Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to talk about a question which has been on my mind lately. Am I using my time wisely? Time is one of the most precious resources, and how I choose to spend it can significantly impact my overall happiness and success. The question, am I using my time wisely, invites me to reflect on my daily habits, priorities, and the choices I make. First and foremost, using time wisely requires clarity of purpose. Are my daily activities aligning with my long term goals and values? Considering what truly matters to me, whether it's personal growth, career advancement, relationship, or health. When I have a clear purpose, I can prioritize my time accordingly. For example, if my goal is to advance in my career, spending time on professional development like taking courses, networking, or gaining new skills becomes essential. On the other hand, if my priority is family, then making time for meaningful interaction with loved ones becomes a paramount. Reflecting on my priorities helps me allocate my time where it counts the most, ensuring that my daily actions are in harmony with my larger aspirations. Another crucial aspect of wise time management is balance. Life is multifaceted, and it's vital to strike a healthy equilibrium between work, leisure, and self care. Overcommitting to one area often leads to burnout. Neglecting others can result in a feeling of regret or dissatisfaction. I feel to achieve balance, consider adopting a holistic approach to the time management. This may involve scheduling downtime, engaging in hobbies, or practicing mindful and relaxation techniques. By allocating time for both productivity and leisure, I foster a sense of well being that enhances my overall effectiveness. Remember, rest is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Regular breaks and downtime can actually boost creativity and productivity, allowing me to return to my task with renewed energy and focus. Finally, being mindful of how I spend my time is essential. It, it's easy to fall into routines that prioritize urgent tasks over what's truly important. Mindfulness encourages us to be present and intentional of my actions. This means not going through the motion but actively engaging in what I do. One effective practice is to regularly assess how I spend my time. I keep a journal or use an app on my phone to track my daily activities for a week. At the end of the week, I review where my time went and whether those activities align with my big time goals. The practice of self-reflection can reveal patterns that may need adjustment. It helps me to identify where am I wasting my time and what are the activities which are stopping me to achieve the bigger goal. May it be social media scrolling or binge watching TV shows. That could be replaced with more fulfilling activities. In conclusion, determining whether I am using my time wisely involves the thoughtful examination of my purpose, balance, and mindfulness. By aligning my daily actions with my long term goals, striving for a healthy equilibrium among various life domains, and cultivating awareness of my time usage, I can create a life that feels fulfilling and productive. Ultimately, using time wisely is not about rigid schedules or maximizing every minute. It's about making choices that reflect my values and lead to a more meaningful existence. In my fast paced life, it's easy to slip into routines where I can overlook the simple yet profound aspects of my existence. The question, am I taking anything for granted, invites me to engage in a moment of introspection. By examining my relationship, health, and everyday comforts, I can uncover insights that lead to greater appreciation and fulfillment. One of the most significant areas where I often take things for granted is my relationships, whether it's family, friends, or partners. The people in my life who provide support, love, and companionship. Yet, amidst the chaos of daily responsibilities, I may feel to express my gratitude for their presence. Considering how often I reach out to loved ones, not just in times of need, but to celebrate the ordinary and great moments of life. A simple message of appreciation can strengthen bonds and remind me of the value of these connections. Reflecting on my relationship encourages me to nurture them actively by recognizing their importance. I cultivate a sense of gratitude that enriches my interaction and fosters deeper connections. Another critical aspect often taken for granted is my health. Many of us truly appreciate our well being when faced with illness or discomfort. The ability to wake up each day, move freely, and engage in activities we enjoy is a privilege that should not be overlooked. In a world that frequently celebrates productivity and hustle, it's vital to remember that my health is the foundation of all my pursuits. Considering how I treat my body, am I nourishing it with healthy food? Am I making time for exercise and rest? Acknowledging the importance of my health can inspire positive lifestyle changes. Practicing gratitude for my physical capabilities enhances my mental well being, leading to a more balanced life and fulfilling life. Beyond relationship and health, I often take for granted everyday comforts that enhance my quality of life. From warmth, bed, to a nourishing meal. These seemingly simple elements contribute significantly to my overall happiness. Taking a moment to reflect on my daily routine. Do I appreciate the quiet moments, such as sipping coffee in the morning or the warmth of the sun on my face? Mindful practices can help cultivate an awareness of these small yet significant joys. When I acknowledge and express my gratitude for these comforts, I shift my perspective from one scarcity to abundance. This change in mindful fosters a greatness sense of contentment and joy in my life. In conclusion, the question of whether I am taking anything for granted invites us to engage in meaningful self reflection by examining our relationship, health, and everyday comfort. I can develop a deeper appreciation for the richness of my life. Gratitude is not just a passive feeling, it is an active practice that can transform my outlook and enrich my experiences. In a world filled with constant change and challenges, the way I perceive my circumstances plays a crucial role in my mental and emotional well being. The question, am I employing a healthy perspective, encourages me to reflect on my attitudes, beliefs, and reactions to life's up and downs. A healthy perspective encompasses optimism, resilience, and a sense of self awareness, all of which can lead to a more fulfilling life. At the core of a healthy perspective is optimism, the ability to see possibilities and potential, even in difficult situations. It is important to distinguish between blind optimism and realistic optimism. The latter acknowledges challenges while still believing in the capacity to overcome them. For instance, when faced with setbacks, do I view them as insurmountable obstacles or as opportunities for growth and learning? A healthy perspective allows me to reframe negative experience. Instead of saying I failed, might think I learned something valuable that I can apply next time. This shift in mindset not only enhances my problem solving abilities but also boosts my motivation and resilience. Resilience is the capacity to bounce back from adversity, is another essential component of healthy perspective. Life will inevitably present me with challenges, be it personal struggles, professional setbacks, or health issues. How I respond to these challenges is a testament to my resilience. Cultivating resilience involves developing coping strategies and emotional intelligence. When faced with stress, do I learn on healthy habits or like exercise, meditation, or social support? Or do I resort to unhelpful patterns such as avoidance or negative self-talk? A healthy perspective encourages me to acknowledge my feelings, seek support when needed, and find constructive ways to cope. This approach not only helps me to navigate difficulties but also strengthens my emotional fortitude over time. Self awareness is crucial for maintaining a healthy perspective. It involves recognizing my thoughts, emotions, and behaviors without judgment. This awareness enables me to identify when my perspective may be skewed, perhaps learning to heavily pessimism or self-criticism. Engaging in self-reflection can be powerful too. Journalizing, meditation, or simply taking a moment to pause and assess our thoughts can provide clarity. Asking myself my thoughts, helping or hindering my growth. Am I being too hard on myself? By cultivating self awareness, I empower myself to shift my perspective consciously, embracing a more balanced and compassionate view of myself and my circumstances. In conclusion, evaluating whether I am employing a healthy perspective involves examining our levels of optimism, resilience, and self awareness. A healthy perspective is not about ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. Rather, it's about facing the reality with a mindset that seeks growth and understanding. The quest for authenticity is a fundamental aspect of the human experience. As I navigate life's complexities, the question, am I living true to myself, serves as a powerful prompt for self reflection. To live authentically means to align my actions, values, and beliefs with my true self. In examining this question, I can explore three key dimensions: self awareness, alignment with values, and courage to be vulnerable. The foundation of living true to ourselves is self awareness. This involves a deep understanding of who I am, my strengths, weaknesses, passions, and beliefs. Engaging in self reflection allows me to explore what truly matters to me rather than simply adhering to societal expectations or external pressures. To cultivate self awareness, I consider such practices as journaling, meditation, or seeking feedback from trusted friends. Ask yourself questions like, what activities make me feel energized and fulfilled? What values do I prioritize in my life? When I gain clarity about my authentic self, I am better equipped to make choices that reflect our true nature rather than conforming to external influences. Once I achieve a level of self awareness, the next step is to evaluate whether my actions align with my core values. Living true to myself means making choices that reflect what I genuinely believe and value. This can be particularly challenging in a world that often promotes conformity and external validation. I take a moment to assess my daily actions and decisions. Am I pursuing a career that excites me, or am I in a job simply for financial security? Are my relationships supportive and nurturing, or do they drain my energy? By examining these areas, I can identify any discrepancies between my actions and my values. Aligning my life with what I truly value can lead to greater sense of purpose and fulfillment, reinforcing my commitment to authenticity. Living true to myself also requires the courage to be vulnerable. Authenticity involves embracing my imperfection and sharing my true self with others, even when it feels uncomfortable. Vulnerability fosters deeper connection and allows us to be seen for who I truly am. This courage can manifest in various ways, whether it's expressing my true feelings in a relationship, pursuing a passion despite fear of judgment, or standing up for my beliefs in the face of opposition. While vulnerability can be daunting, it is often the key to building meaningful relationships and creating a life that feels true to me. In conclusion, the question of whether I am living true to myself encourages us to explore our self awareness, align my actions with my values, and embrace vulnerability. Living authentically is not a destination but an ongoing journey that requires reflection, adjustment, and the courage. And finally, towards the end, I want to address a question that many of us grapple with. Am I waking up in the morning ready to take on the day? This seemingly simple inquiry can hold a profound implication for our daily life, mental health, and overall well being. To truly engage with this question, we can break it down into three key aspects: mindset, preparation, and self care. The first step of waking up ready to take on the challenges is cultivating a positive mindset. How I frame my thoughts in the morning can set the tone for the entire day. Instead of starting with dread or anxiety about tasks ahead, I try embracing a sense of possibility and purpose. Consider setting a day intention or mantra. This could be something as simple as today I will approach challenges with an open heart, or I will find joy in little things. Such affirmations can shift my focus from what I must do to what I can accomplish. Try another effective strategy is practicing gratitude. Before even getting out of bed, I take a moment to reflect on three things I am thankful for. This has shifted my perspective and makes me feel more positive and ready to face whatever comes my way. Preparation is another vital component of waking up ready to take on the day. How I set up my morning routine can significantly influence my mental state. Do I have a consistent routine that helps you transition from sleep to wakefulness, or do I often find myself rushing or unprepared? And a well structured morning routine can include activities that energize and focus me. This might involve gentle stretch, a nutritious breakfast, or sometimes spend reading or meditating. By dedicating time to activity that nourish my body and mind, I can create a sense of stability and readiness. Consider also I prepare a night before. Taking small steps such as laying out my clothes, preparing meals, or creating a to-do list can elevate my morning stress. This preparation not only saves time but also helps me to have a cleaner mind and sense of purpose. Finally, the question of readiness is deeply connected to self care. Am I prioritizing my physical and mental well being in a way that supports my ability to face the day? Adequate sleep, a balanced diet, and regular exercise are foundation elements that contribute to how I feel in the morning. However, self care extends beyond physical health. It includes mental and emotional practices such as mindfulness and reflection, engaging in activities that bring me joy and relaxation, whether it's reading, journaling, or spending time with loved ones, can create a reservoir of energy and positivity that fuels my mornings. Recognizing the importance of self care means understanding that I cannot pour from an empty cup by prioritizing your well being. I'm not only setting myself up for success each day, but also enhancing my overall quality of life. In conclusion, the question, am I waking up in the morning to ready to take the day, encourages me to reflect on my mindset, preparation, and self-care practices. By cultivating a positive mindset, establishing a thoughtful morning routine, and prioritizing my well-being, I can foster an environment that promotes readiness and enthusiasm. At the end, I want to thank Dr. Anup Kumar Tiwari sir for giving me this opportunity to express myself and my thoughts in front of you all.